Hey guys, I'm back with another season of Tornado Survival. We were using ProtoManly's weather mod. This is on 1.21.1. I'm sure everybody watching this video is already well aware of that. The entire Tornado Survival community has returned. I'm talking people like Tanner69046, Poisonous Cookie, NATO Power, Diamond Pro Gaming, Killer Toaster 37. Yeah, all the good people here. There's a village. Let's go check that out. So yeah, everybody's back, and this mod's been a huge deal. It's not even been out for a month yet, and it's already got almost 60,000 downloads. And something funny to mention is Koros updated Weather 2 right afterwards, and Weather 2 did very poor compared to this. This mod's a very big deal, like I said, and it's big when Tanner comes back. I think we've all been dying to see Tanner make a new season for a very long time. So hey, it's good to be back. It's glad to have the community back. And, yeah, so I figured I'd make a new season. I know a lot of you have been wanting one for a while. I've had some people in my Discord, just talk about the mod and ask if I'd make a new season, and I've been mostly waiting. I want to show you guys something here. So if you watched Season 7 at all, I showed this menu a lot, and, you can see my computer specs right here. I've upgraded to an AMD Ryzen 7, and I've got a GPU now. My last computer had an Intel Core i5 1135G7. This is an AMD Ryzen 7 1700X, and my last computer had no GPU. This one has a AMD Radeon RX 550, which is very outdated, but I do plan to upgrade it in the future. My last computer had 8 gigabytes of RAM. This one has 32. I've got 12 gigs allocated to Minecraft. That's just what I've allocated to every instance, specifically Wafflecraft and my other Tornado Survival installation, because I still play with Weather 2 from time to time. I've never really got to properly play with this mod. I like how I'm dismantling this house. I've never got to properly play with ProtoManly's mod. I've played it with modded twice, but I've only seen one, tornado, and that was about it. And we are gonna slap you. Pray that I can build up in time. And just take your iron, good sir. I wonder if we'll get a storm to spawn this episode. One thing I want to mention is I've already recorded this episode once. I'm actually reusing the same world, because this world seems pretty good, and I was very disappointed. My microphone decided to record twice, so the video sounded terrible. So there is another village off that way. I didn't explore too far in the world. I remained within this vicinity, and that's the price you have to be willing to pay, is the mistakes. Mistakes happen, so we're just going to move on from that, pretend it didn't happen, and we're going to just go on about our day. If you don't like the fact that I'm reusing this world, well, that is a damn shame. So, yeah. I've got a couple ideas for the season. I have to sneeze. Why? Oh, God. So I've got a couple ideas. I've actually been looking forward to doing this for quite a while. I wanted to wait until the right time. I wanted to wait until I was ready. And obviously until I had a new computer. And now that I've upgraded. Some of you may be wondering what happened to the unboxing video that I was talking about. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So I never finished it. So I could finish it. I could. But I don't want to. So I figured doing this would make up for it. And I actually didn't fully explore the villages in the first attempt either. So I could do that here. So how's everybody been? I know the Tornado Survival community has been the most active it's ever been since like 2016. everything kind of started to die off in 2017. But yeah, it's back. You know, all the OGs are back. Everybody's talking about it. It's been huge for like a month now, not even. And yeah, like I said earlier, it's been awesome to see the community come back and everybody regroup. It brings a tear to the eye just because, you know, the series we all grew up watching died off, and then now everybody's a lot older now and we're all coming back, and it's the level of nostalgia mixed with just, holy shit, this is something huge. And there's going to be a few issues like that you can see. There's some more settings that I have to adjust. I just got it to a working state, so we're going to have to deal with a few cosmetic issues here and there, but hopefully they aren't permanent. By the next episode, I would like to have all of the settings fully adjusted and everything looking decent. I was just very excited to record this tonight. Like, it is literally 3:40 in the morning at the time of me recording this, so it's very early. But there's a chest in here. What do we got? Nothing too great. I don't think there's gonna be a chest in here. Nope. So yeah, I didn't explore far this way. I just basically stayed within the vicinity of the villages, and we're gonna go check out the other one real quick because the other one did have a blacksmith. The first world didn't have really good loot at all. It just had a pair of boots, and I don't know if the loot will change or not. I'm sure it will. So we're gonna go over here and check out this village, and I will use both of these villages in this series. I'll probably combine both villages and make a huge underground trading farm so that, you know, we have our villagers. I'll definitely keep 2 for breeding so that I can keep villagers on the surface because, you know, it'd be nice to have just a ton of villagers, and obviously I don't want the villages to be completely wiped out, although knowing how destructive this mod can be, because I have watched a couple videos on it, yeah, it's a good chance these villages don't make it to episode 10. So, episode 5 is even pushing it. Now, I don't know what the odds are for a storm. I haven't changed any of the, like, you know, the odds. It's literally on the default. So, I may do some adjusting off camera. I still got a lot to learn with this. So, I'm going to be a little rusty here in the beginning with not just the mod, but recording in general, because I haven't recorded Tornado Survival in like 6 months. So it's been a little bit, and I just haven't recorded much in general, as you can tell by the upload schedule on the channel right now. It's very poor. Alright, let's make full iron tools. Let's go check this blacksmith first before I waste any iron. So the weather items, since I recorded 2 episodes, my throat's bothering me. The weather items, this is the same loot, okay. Weather items will require iron, gold, redstone, and copper, and diamonds. I do have just enough items, so you can see that the weather station needs an anemometer, which needs 2 buckets, 2 iron, 3 stone. Blue dye, tornado sensor, which 3 gold, 3 redstone dust, 2 iron ingots, copper ingot, and then the weather station needs blue dye, 4 iron, 2 redstone, tornado sensor, and an anemometer. The siren needs 2 diamonds, a tornado sensor, a jukebox, and 5 iron in the shape of a hopper. And then the radar, the radar needs 7 iron, a tornado sensor, and a copper ingot. And I'll be the first to admit, I am not the smartest when it comes to reading a actual radar. A little bit of an embarrassing fact, considering I've been pretty huge on Tornado Survival. I'm not the smartest when it comes to reading radar, so I'm gonna be a little rusty here in the beginning of this series. But I'm a fast learner, so, or at least I like to say I am, but ultimately I'm pretty retarded. There's a lot that I gotta learn is basically what I'm trying to say. We're gonna sleep away the night. Then we're gonna go into a cave and see if we can get some stuff. I do have the mod that I've used in every other season, Paracord Gems, installed. So we will be getting that armor at some point. Who knows when. And I also want to explore this world a little bit because I didn't actually get to explore it. We're going to gather up all the hay. I think we're probably going to take refuge in this village because this one seems to be a little nicer. Although I think the other village had that bigger house. Probably stay at this one. There seems to be less villagers here, so yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Which house do we take is the better question. Probably the blacksmith, honestly. So I'll go ahead and just place all this stuff back. We'll move in here. This will be our new home. And I'll just dump a bunch of random crap in here, basically. We'll get rid of this because who needs a table, am I right? Place the bed down. Okay. Just a crafting table. Put some more junk away. Let's make some more food. Boom. Put the excess away. I need more wood. I'm gonna make the rest of this iron into iron tools. I'm a little crusty here. I don't think we need an iron hoe right now. Let's see, has another iron golem spawned? Doesn't look like it. So what we're gonna go do is we're gonna go get some wood real quick. There's a couple of trees through here, but I'd prefer to leave the trees in the village alone. So we're gonna go over this way. I like this river that runs through here. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah, the clouds, hopefully I can raise the quality of the clouds by the next episode, because I don't even know what I have it on. I have them on medium. I don't think I could do high. I really don't think I could. This computer is a lot better than my last one, but it's still not where I want it to be. Definitely. So I've got a lot of upgrades to do. And fun fact, I've backed down to Windows 10 because that's what this computer came with. My last computer was Windows 11. And I'll be 100% with you. I actually like Windows 11 a lot more. Or not Windows 11. Windows 10 a lot more. Windows 11, in my opinion, is just very trash. So actually, it's a pretty nice area. Windows 11 is pretty trash. Windows 10 is just, you know, it's, even though I've been on Windows 11 for 3 years, I'm a lot more used to Windows 10. I think it's because I was on my second to last computer for a couple more years prior to that. So there's an ice biome over here. Oh boy. Probably won't be living in this vicinity. There's an igloo right here. Let's check this out. I wonder if this one has the villager beneath it. According to the mini-map, I'm not seeing a villager pop up, so I'm probably going to take that as a no. Yeah, what a ripoff. I will take this stuff, though. You can have that back. I'll take everything in here, though. I'm not seeing anything else of interest in the mini-map, so we'll start to head back. But yeah, this world has a lot of potential. Definitely before the next episode, I might crank up the storm rate so that we see a tornado. And yeah, I'd say this is, wow. I'd say this has been a pretty decent start to our new season here. We got 2 villages right off the bat, a bunch of animals. Already got iron tools. I mean, a pair of iron boots as well. Yeah. Let's see if we can find a cave. There's some caves over here that we'll go check out. Maybe by the time we get back up, we'll have a storm spawned, hopefully. Do we have a storm forming over here? Can't tell. I don't think so. What did I need to craft the radar? Yeah, I can't make that right now. We'll definitely try to craft the radar in the next episode. That's my goal. Because I really can't tell if we've got a storm or not. Like I said, I haven't really got to play with this much. And so I got a lot to learn, but I think that's what makes it a lot more exciting. You get to watch me learn as I go. Oh boy, this is a big looking cave. See if there's some iron down here somewhere. I should install a vein miner. I forgot to do that. So I'll do that before the next episode. Just make mining a little bit more convenient. I don't want to fall and die. That would suck. Alright. Let's make some torches so that I can be able to see. I do have dynamic lights on, so I will try to preserve a few of these torches. Although there's nothing in here, so screw that part. I think we'll just dive in, honestly. Also, copper is useful in this, so whenever we get up to a close vein of copper, I will mine it. See, I want to jump to that water that's right there, but I don't think I'm going to make that jump if I'm keeping it 100% real. Really don't think I'd make it. So we're going to try to get down safely. And I think within these next couple episodes, I want to focus on getting all the weather items crafted. Focus on getting armor situated. This is a deep fall. Focus on getting armor situated. I would like to get a starter house made, or like some kind of underground base like I've done in every other season. And kind of just see where we go from there. Worry about designs and everything later down the road. I have a lot more possibilities now with this series now that we're on a newer version of the game. So I could go all out with designs, or I could cheap out. I don't know what the aim variance is. I don't know if I'm going to be constantly nailed by storms. I hope not. But, hey, if it happens, it happens. First real experience with the new tornado mod, and, so far it's kind of quiet. We already found a Mysterium. Let's see, will it tell me? I know I need something higher than an iron pickaxe. I'll try a diamond. I think that mines Mysterium. It's a part of the Paracord Gems mod. But, I'd like to get full armor crafted by the end of this episode. It'd be nice. What are we at right now? 9. Yeah, that's, hate to break it to you, but that's not enough. Try to grab as much coal as possible, because we do have a lot of food up at the surface that needs to be smelted. There's a spawner right in front of me. That's interesting. We'll probably dig to that off camera. We'll see. I may live stream this world Sunday. It's currently Saturday, so I'll probably stream Sunday night, depending on my mood. So if you'd like to see me go live, feel free. I'll be live on YouTube. Because that's where most of you are, because not many of you migrated to my Twitch in the past. So if you'd like to see me stream, leave a like. And also grab this lapis, because this will come in handy in the future. And we've already made it pretty low down here. Fairly quickly, actually. See if we can find some diamonds so that we can mine that Mysterium. I don't want to be misleading either. I don't know if diamonds mine it or not. Let's head out of here because this place was useless. Also grab redstone when we see it. I don't know why, I was almost passing it up there. So redstone's also useful. More iron. And there was some right here. Boom. Also, I want to mention I have a lot of Young's Better mods on this world. So, for example, Young's Better mine shafts and dungeons. So, this world's a little different. But that's hopefully going to add to the excitement of it. Here's some Farvein. Just new stuff to explore and just new atmosphere. Figured that'd make this season a little more entertaining. Because it's not the same shit over and over again, basically. So, it'd be nice if we can find some diamonds. It really would be. There's a bunch of gold in here. I don't know how much gold we need, but I'm going to grab as much as I can. There's also more Mysterium. I'll just temporarily mark a waypoint there. Diamonds. It's probably only going to be one. Oh, no, there's more. Oh, let's freaking go, dude. What is up with all the zombies? Go away. Alright, let's go. We got 3 diamonds. Jesus Christ, there are so many mobs. Like, holy cow. Alright. Let's get a diamond pick going here. We'll just replace the iron one, because that one's rough for wear. See if we can find anything else in this part of the cave before we go back. Preferably some paracord. But I believe you can mine Farvein with this. Yes! Let's go. Alright, so we're up to 4 Farvein ingots now. Farvein's actually really good. It's my personal favorite among all of the sets that Modded has within this mod. And paracord is obviously the best, but personally Farvein's my favorite. I'll also grab this Mysterium. Mysterious. Mysterium could come in handy for some tools later down the road. It's a pretty big vein of it too. Holy hell. Yeah, 8 pieces from that. That's incredible. Some of that iron. And we're gonna get a little lower here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's walk away from the Taliban for a minute and try to regroup. I think I'm gonna try to make a little bit of armor. Actually, I'll wait. I'll wait. See if I can't find any more Farvein. Yes. Perfect. I can get a Farvein chest plate. Let's go. Boom. Alright, I already feel safer. Do I have my brightness all the way up? I do. I may install a full... Oh, we got a storm. I want to get up there and see it. But we're so deep down here. Hopefully that's not nailing our village. See if I can find anything real quick. Like this Mysterium right here. I think we're going to try to get up and see if we can spot that storm. Also grab this redstone. If I could find a few more diamonds, that would help us craft this siren. I believe that's what took diamonds. Not really seeing much, though, so we might head back up and come back down here at a later date. Oh, yes, more far vein. Oh, this area, actually. Paracord, let's go. Get the hell out of here. Now, can you mine paracord in this with a diamond pick? Yes! Let's go. Alright, 2 pieces of paracord. That's not bad. It's a pretty good start. Is there gonna be any more around here? That's a good question. Yeah, it's rumbling up there. I really want to try to get up there and check this out. So we've got this waypoint here. I'm gonna set a proper one. Good cave. And, oh yes, more paracord. Looks to be a 3 vein. Let's freaking go. Alright. We're gonna try to get up to the surface now. Looks like it's nighttime. We're actually not too far down. There's some more mysterium right here. Yeah, we'll definitely come back down here next episode or on a live stream or something. For now, I want to go see what's happening up top. This has been a very, very good start to this season, though. This is actually a lot better recording than my first attempt. The rain's blowing really hard. We might have a tornado on the ground. It's nighttime, so it's going to be very hard to see. Let's get that under my offhand. Not seeing anything on the mini-map just yet. But we do have some rumbling going on up here. I wish someone did put this stupid mountain right here. But hey. We do actually have damage. Okay. So, looks like this tree up here got hit. I don't know where the tornado went, if it's still even on the ground. It's very hard to see. It must have been a very weak tornado because there's no ground scoring. So this must have been a very weak F0 because we have very minimal tree damage. Yeah. So I guess we didn't miss anything too bad. Very, very minimal tree damage. It just barely missed the village over there. Let's see if maybe it's still on the ground. It looks like it went this way. Oh, it goes out in the ocean over here. Never mind. Oh boy. All the local delinquents are out at this time of night. Didn't realize we were living in my apartment complex in this world. Alright, so I guess we've had our first tornado of the season that I missed, unfortunately. I didn't know it was here. But I think with that, we're probably going to wrap up this first episode of Season 8. So I'm going to get back to the village, and we will sleep away the night. And, yeah, that'll do it. So, hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe if you did. Check out my Discord server. That will be linked down below if you care to join. Definitely check out my other episodes of Tornado Survival that I've done in the past if you're curious on what I do in this series. Or, you know, just stay tuned for this season. I plan to release one episode per week or every other week. I don't want to burn myself out again like I've done in the past. I want to take this nice and slow and make this a very enjoyable season. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're looking forward to Season 8. And I will see you all later. Bye.